When and how do I take income from my assets in retirement? Welcome to a new series that we're going to be going through with some considerations on how to take income, how to maximize your retirement, how to maximize different sources of retirement income for your unique situation. And we just finished our series on Social Security, which could be a big part of your income in retirement. So check out that series with the link in the description. And then today we're going to be talking about withdrawals from your 401ks, 403bs, IRAs, Roths, or other accounts, and when to do it, when not to do it, and which ones. And also stick around for the end of the video where you're going to find out which states don't tax your IRA distributions or your 403b or your 401k distributions. Okay. So first off, when do you need income? How and when to take your retirement assets as income in retirement should be determined by a written income plan, because you need to first off figure out when you're going to need them. When are you going to have to tap into them? And you'll want to take into consideration any sources that you could possibly have that could generate income in retirement, like your Social Security. When are you going to take that? Your pension. When and how are you going to take that? Lump sum versus the actual monthly annuity. What are you going to do? What are your expenses? What are your expenses going to be when you retire? Is your home going to be paid off? And so those could all go into when you actually tap in to those assets. Are you going to need that income to come in monthly? Are you going to need it to come in every other week? How are you normally needed? Do you want it to come in just like your paycheck? We can set it up to do that too. That way it's almost like you don't even miss a beat. You got your paycheck from work, and then as soon as you retire, we just set it up to now you're getting a paycheck from your assets, right? So that would be it. But another thing to consider is which one should you take it from, right? What should you take? Which type of account should you take your money from first? And you're going to have to take into tax considerations there, which we'll talk a little bit about those in a later series. But should you take them from your 401k first, your IRA first, your taxable accounts, Roth accounts, maybe annuities, maybe even cash value life insurance, right? There's a lot of different places that you could take. So when should you tap into each one of those? And when we put together a written retirement income plan, that is part of what we do, is figure out not only from an asset diversification standpoint, but a tax diversification standpoint, where should you take your money from first, so that first, second, third, right? So that you pay the least amount of taxes that you're legally obligated to pay throughout your entire retirement. So now we'll talk about some of the states that don't tax your IRA or your 401k distributions. There are a few of the states that actually do not charge income tax. And those states are going to be Alaska, Florida, Illinois, Mississippi, Nevada, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming. And also, as an added bonus, Illinois, Mississippi, and Pennsylvania also don't tax your pension either. So you should check out other taxes, though, like property tax, sales tax. Don't just go off of the income tax. I know some places have really low property tax, but might have a little bit higher income tax. So you're balancing it out, right? Uncle Sam's going to get his money one way or the other, right? So next week we'll go over how much, right? So we went over when and how to take income. Now we're going to go over how much in our next video. And that way you've got the confidence that you won't run out. And I'll touch on some special considerations that you want to look out for. If you want answers to your retirement questions, our contact information and calendar link are in the description. So don't forget to smash the subscription button, hit the notification bell so you're notified every single week when we put out new content. We also have another YouTube channel for our podcast called Retirement Rescue Radio, where we actually dive deeper into a lot of these topics, long form, where we go 30 minutes, 45 minutes. If we have any people that we interview, sometimes we're going a full hour. And so we want to try to hit you from all different angles so we can continue to give you information to where you can make the best retirement choices, because we want to empower you to live the retirement that you deserve. So thanks for tuning in, and look forward to seeing you all again next week. Take care.